Welcome to the Extremely Non-Extreme podcast. I am the host, Quentin Wittrock. Today I will read to you my blog post of November the 24th entitled 10 Good Policies at Least. Even his supporters know that Donald Trump is amazingly creative at coming up with new ways to be a jerk. In fact, it is what many admire most about him, as they say his nastiness demonstrates his strength, candor, genuineness, transparency, certainly his passion, and effectiveness. He undisputably is the master of malice, the best ever at bragging, the virtuoso of vengeance, the lion of lies, an authority on authoritarianism, and the king of corruption. But his policies are exactly what America needs, they hasten to add. Trump fans tell me that everyone should ignore his personality and focus on his policies. They analogize him to a sports star like Pete Rose, who opponents considered to be a very bad person and wicked. But his own teams ignored that and embraced him because he was good at baseball and won games. Trump is good at political baseball, these people would say, in a way that helps America win. They have a point up to a point. Trump's policies. First of all, despite the subheading that I just read, I do not think that the policies I am about to list necessarily need to be thought of as things President Trump invented or even was the first to adopt. Each simply is a common sense proposition on which most American voters and Mr. Trump generally agree, in my opinion. What distinguishes our president and has gotten him elected twice is that he is extraordinarily good at expounding on and exploiting these truths. So, what are these policies of common sense, as I call them? Credit to principle-based politics reader Rod Kern, who makes the point that America is a divided country and Minnesota a divided state, yet common sense policies can be the great uniter. Here is a list of common sense policy statements. Number one, the U.S. must control its borders with immigration and deportation, both based on merit under objective standards. Number two, affordable energy needs require all available resources to be used. Policy number three, there's too much crime in America, and law enforcement personnel must be empowered to fight it forcefully. Number four, government programs, including healthcare, must be efficient and effective. Number five, Americans should love America, but be free because of free speech to suggest changes. Number six, reduced regulation allows business to grow, it improves affordability, and advances capitalism, all of which help our citizens. Number seven, taxpayers deserve reasonable taxation. Number eight, America benefits from fair trade and fair tariffs. Policy number nine, the U.S. should build and use its military power to support allies and lead efforts for world peace. Number 10, it's not the government's proper role to provide advantages to races, religions, sexes, or chosen genders. So if you leave aside the jerkiness, the inflammatory rhetoric, the boasting, the lust for power, and the narcissism, and I could list many more, what reason is there to oppose any of the above listed policies? If we disassociate them completely from Donald Trump, are these not matters of consensus among American citizens? If we ignore the distractions and the chaos, the self-serving application, the drama, and the noise, Do we not have to admit that we agree with all or almost all of these basic substantive points? To answer my questions, not many dispute them. There is a consensus, and the majority of us do agree. Accordingly, no wise politician should oppose any of these policies simply because Donald Trump or any other Republican espouses them. Donald Trump's superpower is his knack for making voters believe that his opponents stand for the opposite of these policies due to the way they react to what he spouts off. The opponent's automatic hostility and unwise overreactions soon come back to haunt them in elections. In coming months, I will be writing and podcasting about my general agreement with each of these enumerated policies. I will think of them as my policies rather than those of our president. Thank you for your attention today and have a good day. Thank you.